ECU Athletics presents The Joe Dooley Show. The Joe Dooley Show is brought to you by Vidant Health, official health system of the ECU Pirates. And now, the voice of the Pirates, Jeff Charles.
Welcome to the show. Thank you for inviting us into your homes today. Joe will be here in just a couple of minutes, and we'll look at the highlights from the Memphis game played on a Wednesday night at Williams Arena, Minges Coliseum. We'll also have our Pirate player profile. Brian Bailey will be here. Tyler Foster will be in the spotlight. Tyler's playing some great basketball for the Pirates these days. He's a freshman from Baltimore. We'll learn more about him. Associate head coach Rafael Chilius will also be here, another Coach's Corner segment. And then a look ahead, the Pirates are home this afternoon against the Tulsa Golden Hurricane and then on the road next Saturday against Tulane. Joe joins me right after this.
Good job by Williams. Williams into the front court for the Pirates, gives it up now to Foster. Memphis really coming after the Pirates and then going to the basket. There's Seth Leday with a tomahawk jam off the left baseline with the left hand.
When you're not feeling well, Vidant Health can connect you to the care you need, anytime, anywhere, from any device. Connect to a new way to get well. Connect to Vidant Now. With Vidant Now Virtual Care, you can visit a board-certified doctor online 24/7. It's private, secure, and affordable. See a doctor now at vidantnow.com.
Best tailgate, brisket.
No, real football y pollo asado.
Hoops and wings. Dude, subs.
Hot dogs.
Chili dog.
No, Dodger dog.
It's gotta be crawfish.
Now you're talking. Burgers.
7-layer dip. Ribs. No contest.
Hummus.
What?
You need a hot grill.
And ice cold Coke.
Of course.
Football and Coke. Come on.
It's got to be Coke.
Game day.
Race day.
Calls for Coke.
You know it.
Grab yourself a Coke.
It's Tailgate 101.
You may not have noticed, but it's all connected to the internet. Sure, it's YouTube, Netflix, and adorable selfies, but it's also high-octane gaming, security cams, thermostats, your fridge, Wi-Fi speakers, smartwatches, workout equipment, pet feeders, and even crockpots. Seriously, and it's all on the same internet connection. At least with internet from Suddenlink, your home can live up to its fully connected potential. Without it, not so much. Suddenlink, the fastest internet provider in the U.S.
Tens of thousands of students attend East Carolina University, and some never set foot on campus. Because our distance education classes are taught by professional faculty and held to the same high standards as on-campus learning. With more than 90 online programs, 40 of them unique to ECU, more students than ever before are making East Carolina University their online destination. ECU Online, North Carolina's leader in distance education.
There's a lot to do out there. You can either talk about it, or you can do something about it. At ECU, we choose to do things. And we can help you do just about anything. Come here to keep hometowns thriving, hearts beating, or make waves across the world. Wherever you're headed, this ship can get you there. With 30,000 of us doing so much, you won't find anyone sitting around. You ready?
Today's highlights are brought to you by these local nationwide agents.
Joe joins us now. We're kind of in the dog days of a college basketball season here in mid-February. Joe, let's talk about the special challenges that a college team faces this time of year.
Well, I think everybody right now is a little tired, a little beat up, and I think the practices have ground them out a little bit. But it's around the country. I think everybody's in the same position.
Do you try and pull back a little bit on the practices?
We have we've practiced a little bit differently this year than we have previously. I think a lot of it's because we're not real fast twitch. We've had to pull back and practice a little bit, and just the way the games have lined up.
Pirates went down to USF last weekend and played the USF Bulls, a much improved team, and certainly one of the teams in the league everybody is talking about this year. And Joe, it's amazing what they've been able to accomplish in just 1 year.
Yeah, Brian's done a great job flipping the roster, and Rideau has really made an impact in getting Kerr eligible right away. And then obviously Yetton has been an unbelievable player, and Derr as a freshman has really come along. And the big jump by Collins from his freshman to his sophomore year. They've got a very good team.
But your ball club played a terrific first half, up by 11 points at halftime, 39-28. One of the best halves the Pirates have played all year.
We played well. It helps when you shoot the ball well. I thought we did everything well, but rebound the ball. We didn't rebound or shoot free throws, and those were the things that came back and got us beat.
You know that run's going to come, especially when you're on the road, and it came for USF in the second half. But what was really encouraging is that your guys got through that run and stayed competitive and had a chance.
Well, even when they took the lead, we were able to get the lead back and had it, with a couple minutes left. We had the lead. We had some untimely fouls on a baseline out of bounds and off a ball screen that allowed them to get free throws in an untimely fashion.
We talk about those guards, Rideau and Collins, Joe. They are really good players, and what they do is they get to the line, don't they?
Well, they drive it downhill, and look, going into the game, Collins had shot 70 free throws in conference play, which is a lot of free throws, and Rideau forces the contact, and they had us strung out a little bit in ball screen defense.
Pirates were 6 of 12 from 3, and that was a good sign.
Yeah, it's a real good sign. We hadn't. It seemed like we hadn't made 6 in the month of February, so it was a real good sign. But I thought we took good shots. And I think the other thing is contagious when the ball goes in the basket.
And you got the game into overtime, a really strange overtime period. They don't score from the field, Joe, but they go to the line and make 10 of 14 free throws.
Well, we fouled a lot, but the other things, we had some weird lineups out there. Obviously with Jaden fouling out, Seth fouling out, KJ fouling out, and then Dimitri getting hit in the head and not being able to come back in. So we had some unconventional lineups out there, to say the least.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Makes it tough in crunch time, doesn't it?
Yeah, someone said you needed a program to figure out who we had out there, but I thought the young guys, with Sean Wade and Tay and Tyler and those guys having to play minutes, and Justice came in and gave us some good minutes, and even Seth, we competed and just couldn't make some plays.
We'll be back and we'll have a look at the Memphis game with Joe right after this.
There's something for everyone at Golden Corral. Let's talk about their wings. Get them sweet, spicy, even boneless, and get as much as you want for one low price. It's Wingfest. For a limited time, only at Golden Corral.
Count Pamplemousse, even though you won't try our kingdom's favorite lager, since you are my guest, I will try your mead.
No, really take in the layered aromas.
The layered?
It's got a fantastic after essence, don't you think? No, first you have to admire its color.
No, I can't do it. Bud Light, please. And show these two to the wine cellar.
Bud Light, for the many, not the few. When it's too cold for camping, we go camping. When it's too hot to work, we work. Too wet to keep going? Nah. This is the Gator XUV 835 with game-changing heat and air and 3 wide seating. It's never too anything for anything. Nothing runs like a deer.
Reliable equipment and dependable service. That's quality. Stop by a location near you or request a quote at qualityequip.com.
Planet Fitness is a proud sponsor of the ECU Pirates, and we're celebrating with 0 enrollment fees. You love purple, we love purple. You take no quarter, we take no quarter, with benefits like a 24/7 judgment-free zone packed with tons of equipment, free unlimited fitness training, and the friendliest crew on deck. So,
are you ready, Pirate fans?
Wear your Pirate colors to Planet Fitness in Greenville, Wilson, or Rocky Mount for a free Planet Fitness Day Pass. Plus, no enrollment fee when you join. And go Pirates!
At Golden Corral, enjoy the signature sirloin. Juicy, hand-carved, grilled how you like every night. And right now, hurry in for Wingfest. Get as much as you want of their sweet, spicy, and boneless wings. There's something for everyone at Golden Corral.
There's a lot to do out there. You can either talk about it, or you can do something about it. At ECU, we choose to do things. And we can help you do just about anything. Come here to keep hometowns thriving, hearts beating, or make waves across the world. Wherever you're headed, this ship can get you there. With 30,000 of us doing so much, you won't find anyone sitting around. You ready?
Welcome back to the show on a Wednesday night. The Memphis Tigers come to town. That's Penny Hardaway's ball club. Penny Hardaway, so well known in basketball circles, had the terrific NBA career, one of the all-time great Memphis Tigers. What does his profile, Joe, mean to this league?
Well, I think he's just another great coach in our league, and obviously he's a legend in Memphis, and having played there, having played in the NBA, I think he's brought a big surge of excitement back to their program.
No doubt about that. Joe, let's talk a little bit about this club now. You went down to Memphis, played them a really good competitive game, lost by 6. They're really athletic. They're really quick, aren't they?
Well, they're experienced, and Davenport and those guys can really, and Martin and those guys can really score in bunches. And obviously, the young guys that they've brought in are very explosive, big around the rim, long and athletic, just like most of the Memphis teams are.
Tempo-wise, a big key, I would think, going into this game.
Well, they play fast. They lead the league in scoring and do want to play fast. They want to run through the ball on defense and try to turn you over. And those are things we at their place we didn't turn it over in the first half, which was great. We did turn it over in the second half, which wasn't good.
Let's go out to Williams Arena, Minges Coliseum now. Pick up the highlights as the Pirates take on the Tigers. 3,411 on a Wednesday night as the Pirates take on the Memphis Tigers. And, Joe, some guys get off to a good start, including Isaac Fleming here. Unfortunately, he goes out with an injury, but he gets a layup to go up 2-0.
Yeah, Isaac, it was a great downhill drive, and obviously, we needed Isaac, especially on the defensive end. He's been our best defender the whole year, and but unfortunately, he went down for us tonight.
It was a good start for the Pirates. Bazayevich gets a jumper to go here. Pirates are up 5-2, and then Tyler Foster makes a shot here, Joe, and it's a 7-5 ball game.
Well, Tyler got a lot more minutes, obviously, with Isaac going down, and gave us some really good minutes on both ends of the floor.
Then Jeremiah Martin gets a basket here to make it a 7-7 ball game. He's such a fine player. He would go on to have 31 points. Alex Lomax comes in. He gets a jumper to go here. And, Joe, he's not much of a scorer, but he did score the basketball in this game.
Well, he's storied, had a great high school career, and I think he's making one of the adjustments of a freshman. He's trying to figure out who he is and ease into the lineup, but he's a talented player.
And then Mike Parks is a big load inside at 255 pounds. He gets a layup here.
Yeah, I mean, he's tough to get around, and you can't let the ball in the post so easily.
And then, Joe, a couple of baskets here for KJ Davis. He hits a three-pointer to cut the lead to 3, and then hits another jumper here, so back-to-back baskets by KJ.
Yeah, KJ played well. I thought he did some really good things on the offensive end, and was active and really gave us some timely scoring.
Sean Williams always plays a lot of minutes for your ball club. He gets a three-pointer to go here, cuts the lead to 1, 16-15, and then Tyler Harris, their 5'9" guard, another terrific freshman on this team. He can really shoot it, and he knocked down a 3 here.
In deep range. I mean, he can, once he gets over half court, he's in range. He plays with a lot of confidence, and he's going to be a good player.
Memphis started to build the lead now to 8 points, and they brought in Isaiah Maurice off the bench at 6'10", Joe, and he gets a couple of hoops here.
His skill level, I really like him as a player. I think between he and Parks, they've got a good two-headed bouncer in the post. Both those guys can score on the block, and Maurice can really even shoot it out on the perimeter.
Seth Leday had a good ball game for your ball club, Joe. He gets a tip in here and cuts the lead to 4.
I think he was really active. I thought on both ends of the floor, for the most part, he was engaged and active, and he gave us a lot of good minutes.
And then we talk about Mike Parks. He came up with a dunk here. It's a 6-point lead for Memphis, 29-23. Tyler Foster continues to play real well for your ball club, Joe. He gets a big-time dunk here.
Yeah, Tyler did give some good minutes, and he's got that little drive and spin back, and it was good in transition. I thought his defensive effort was better.
Yeah, Tyler got another basket here to cut the lead to 2. Pirates with a little flurry here toward the end of the first half. Jaden Gardner also gets a jumper to go, and then Jeremiah Martin gets the last basket of the first half. He hits a three-pointer, and Memphis takes a 3-point lead into the locker room, 40-37. We pick up action now to start the second half, and Sean Williams comes out and makes a jumper, and Sean had it dialed in at times.
Yeah, he did. He made some tough shots, and obviously had to play a little bit more on the ball with Isaac being out, which in some regards, hurts us offensively because he's not off the ball and being able to get some shots, but he did a nice job stepping in for Isaac at the point.
Jeremiah Martin gets a basket to go here for Memphis, and then KJ Davis comes back and he hits another 3 for the Pirates. It's a 2-point game, 44-42. Seth Leday with another highlight dunk here, and the Pirates are down just 2. 46-44, and then Rainier Thornton comes in, and he gets a dunk here for Memphis that puts him up by 5, 49-44. Tyler Foster with another dunk for the Pirates, so we really had a dunk show going on here with 14 minutes to go. It's 49-46. Pirates down 3, but Joe, on both sides, a lot of athleticism out on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, there was. I mean, I thought that Seth and Tyler, looked like they fit in out there as far from an athletic standpoint, and Memphis is very long and athletic, and I think that that bothered us at times. times.
The freshman Tyler Harris gets another basket to go here for Memphis, and then the Pirates come back. Sean Williams hit a couple of threes in this game. He gets another one to go, cuts the lead to 3, 52-49. 13 minutes to go. Dmitry Espasievich also gets a basket here, Joe, and at times Dimitri's got a good game down on the block.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he wedged himself in there, made some moves, and also caused guys to dig down or come down there and fan the ball out for shots.
Seth gets another dunk here. Pirates are right in it with 11:37 to go, only down 1, 54-53, and then Maurice comes back. And he gets a jumper to go for Memphis, and Memphis goes back up by 2 points again. And then Jaden Gardner gets another basket here, Joe, and it's good to see him face up and make these shots.
Yeah, I think that he'll continue to get better at that. I think he has a nice touch, and as he gets some reps and some confidence with that, he'll continue to get better.
Tell you what, this game continued to go back and forth, and then Davenport gets a dunk here with 8:30 to go. It's a 60-60 ball game, and then Jeremiah Martin takes over, makes some big plays. He gets a three-pointer to go here to make it 65-61, and he hits another three-pointer here to lengthen that lead to 7. And he's a terrific player, Joe, and in crunch time, he made some big shots.
I mean, there's a guy that dropped 41.5 and obviously had 31 against us, but I thought that a lot of the timely points were by him, and that's what a great senior does, and he's trying to go out on a senior on a positive note, and he's played great this year.
Memphis guard Kareem Bruton was pretty quiet most of the game, and then, Joe, down the stretch, he had a couple of really big buckets within 30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, he went down the block and drove the ball and really put the dagger in us.
Yeah, he really did. Jaden Gardner came back with a basket. Pirates were still in it with 1:28 to go, down 5, 74-69. Some free throws late, and Memphis goes on for the victory, 79-69.
It's Blake and Brad with Carolina Windows and Doors. Have you ever thought about enjoying an all-season sunroom? Then call today to turn your existing porch or screen room into a beautiful sunroom.
Be cozy and warm during the winter and stay cool and bug-free during the summer while still being part of the great outdoors. With an existing porch, Carolina Windows and Doors can enclose that space to fit with any design and style to fit your home.
Not using wood, we can acquire maximum glass, leaving a sleek design that looks like it was part of the original construction. Your room will come complete with insulated windows and doors, just like your home. All glass comes standard with a high-performance low-E coating.
Call today and have one of our representatives meet you at your home to discuss all available options and how easy it could be to make your dream home a reality. If you're within the sound of my voice, we have someone available within the next few days, possibly tomorrow.
Don't put it off any longer. Call us now at 1-800-545-7172. That's 1-800-545-7172. Or visit us online at cwdnc.com.
This is Billy. Billy Beer, America's light craft beer. Yeah, you heard that right. Light, craft, and insanely good. It's got that refreshing, crisp taste, and it's got fewer calories than all the big guys. Yeah, those big guys. So that means less of this and more of this. So whether you're here, or here, take Billy with you. Billy Beer. Love it, crush it. This is crushable craft.
You may not have noticed, but it's all connected to the internet. Sure, it's YouTube, Netflix, and adorable selfies, but it's also high-octane gaming, security cams, thermostats, your fridge, Wi-Fi speakers, smartwatches, workout equipment, pet feeders, and even crock pots. Seriously, and it's all on the same internet connection. At least with internet from Suddenlink, your home can live up to its fully connected potential. Without it, not so much. Suddenlink, the fastest internet provider in the U.S.
There's a lot to do out there. You can either talk about it, or you can do something about it. At ECU, we choose to do things. And we can help you do just about anything. Come here to keep hometowns thriving, hearts beating, or make waves across the world. Wherever you're headed, this ship can get you there. With 30,000 of us doing so much, you won't find anyone sitting around. You ready?
Welcome back to the show. Each and every week, we like to take an in-depth look at a Pirate basketball player. And this week, it is Tyler Foster. He's the freshman at 6'5" from Baltimore, beginning to play a lot more for ECU, getting some quality minutes and some quality time, and really taking advantage of it, Joe. Where have you seen his development?
Well, I think the good thing with Tyler is he's not making the same mistakes he was earlier in the season. And you look at shot selection, you look at his defensive positioning. It seemed like early in the year, every time he was guarding, somebody was fouling. Now he's learned how to be a positional defender. I think offensively, you look what he's doing. He's being more sound offensively, making easier plays, and making some plays for himself off the dribble.
Body-wise, he looks the part for this league, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I think the big thing for Tyler will be the usual biggest jump is between your freshman and sophomore year. He needs to get in the weight room a little bit more and become a little bit more of a consistent shooter. But I think he's become a consistent downhill driver, and I think he's become a consistent defender.
Our Brian Bailey had a chance to learn a little bit more about Tyler Foster.
It's time now for today's Pirate Profile, brought to you by Quality Collision. Quality Collision, more than a name, a commitment.
Visiting today with the freshman from Baltimore, Maryland, Tyler Foster joins us, fighting for playing time. What's that like?
It's great. It's a learning experience because I'm just fighting against my teammates every day in practice, and it makes me better. It makes the team better, and we just all trying to get better and win games. So that's how we do it.
And you've gotten a lot of playing time lately, but you are battling your brothers, aren't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Every day, and I guess I've been earning more minutes lately, but I'm gonna keep on fighting just to keep earning more, keep getting better.
When you're in practice, are you trying to impress Coach Dooley, or is there an assistant coach you're trying to impress, or just trying to hustle and work hard and do everything right?
I'm just trying to work hard, play the right way, do everything right, and you can't really worry about impressing people because then you're gonna think too much when you're playing. It might, make you overthinking, make you make wrong decisions sometimes.
What's the strength of your game?
I like to get to the basket, make plays for my teammates, make plays for myself. I'm becoming a way better defender, and I'm starting to embrace that.
Do you have one moment so far this year that you're really proud of?
No, I'm just taking it all in as a whole, and I'm just excited about what's going on and glad about what's going on and learning from it.
That's our Pirate Profile this week. Tyler Foster.
Today we're going more secondary action. This is a result of coaches calling us and reaching out to us saying, hey, we really like that secondary action you did a few weeks ago. Is there anything else we can do out of secondary to flow right into some motion type offense with ball screens to get the defense moving and take advantage of mismatches? So we're going to take a look at this and we'll talk about it. Ready, guys? Let's go. Right into transition. Go. Good, good. Go again. Let's go. Go throw to the lob to the 5. Sprint to it. Make sure you're talking. Everybody knows where you're going. Good. Yes. Good, good, good finish. Let's go. Pop 4 into the 5 on the post. Let's go. Yes, yes. Pop, throw it in. Good. Now freeze. Go back to your last spots. Go back to the last spot you're at. Let's go. Good. Top. Good. What are we doing? Good. Blur. Yup. Split. Hit. There's a screen. Roll, replace. Make your decision with the ball. Good stuff. And freeze. Now look at the spacing on the court. Again, we want to work to get our big man one-on-one. Everyone is outside the college 3. We have 2 guys outside the NBA 3. There's no help. Now again with this, you can set it up to manipulate who you want coming off the ball screens and the matchups. Let's say Evan's really good coming off the ball screen, so we can flip Evan and put him where Tyler is at the point and put Tyler opposite. Or we can throw a guard. Let's make a guard here who's the trailer. Now we got roll replace. Tyler's a great 3-point shooter, as we know. Now he's coming off the roll replace, and if his man helps on a dive, he has open 3s. So this is great secondary action. You can manipulate who you want in what spots, and it gets the ball moving on offense.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your Nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there. Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus. Did I mention farm?
Count Pamplemousse, even though you won't try our kingdom's favorite lager, since you are my guest, I will try your mead.
No, really take in the layered aromas.
They're layered.
It's got a fantastic after essence, don't you think? No, first you have to admire its color.
No, I can't do it. Bud Light, please. And show these two to the wine cellar.
Bud Light, for the many, not the few.
Tens of thousands of students attend East Carolina University, and some never set foot on campus. Because our distance education classes are taught by professional faculty and held to the same high standards as on-campus learning. As one of the largest universities and the largest online community in the state, you'll find the Pirate Nation wherever you are. With this many ways to connect, share, and succeed, we'll guide you to graduation and beyond. ECU Online, North Carolina's leader in distance education.
When it's too cold for camping, we go camping. When it's too hot to work, we work. Too wet to keep going? Nah. This is the Gator XUV 835 with game-changing heat and air and 3 wide seating. It's never too anything for anything. Nothing runs like a deer.
Reliable equipment and dependable service. That's quality. Stop by a location near you or request a quote at qualityequip.com.
There's a lot to do out there. You can either talk about it or you can do something about it. At ECU, we choose to do things. And we can help you do just about anything. Come here to keep hometowns thriving, hearts beating, or make waves across the world. Wherever you're headed, this ship can get you there. With 30,000 of us doing so much, you won't find anyone sitting around. You ready?
Welcome back to the show. The Pirates are home on the hardwood in just 2 hours as the Tulsa Golden Hurricane will be in town at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Joe, a Tulsa team you've not played this year.
No, Frank's done a real good job, and they've been very competitive. They've played especially well at home, and with the matchup zone, they can give you some problems.
And they've been playing really well of late, haven't they?
Yeah, they've been on a little bit of a streak, and they've really given people problems, and they've been putting up some numbers offensively.
And then back on the road again Saturday at Tulane to take on the Green Wave, a ball club that you played here in Greenville.
Well, we've got some time to prepare and also get out and recruit, so it'll be a time for our guys to get their feet back on them also.
And what was your impression of Tulane, Joe, the first time you played those guys?
I thought they did a really good job. They gave us problems driving the ball, and they've got some bigger bodies, and they tried to flip the floor and post our guards, and obviously our big guys step out in the perimeter and shoot the three, so we've got some problems.
Okay, Joe, thanks so much for the visit. See you next week.
Thanks, Jeff.
That is the head coach of the Pirates, Joe Dooley. Remember now to join us at 2 o'clock this afternoon. The Pirates are home, ECU and Tulsa coming up. We'll have the radio broadcast in eastern North Carolina on 94.3 FM The Game, as Cy Seymour will join me radio side for the game this afternoon. Thanks so much for being with us. We'll see you next week. Have a great week, Pirate fans.
The Joe Dooley Show has been presented by Suddenlink, now offering internet speeds up to 1 gig. The Joe Dooley Show is an exclusive presentation of Learfield IMG College.